and this is Studio 7 on YouTube West, and today I'd like to talk about a remake. That's right, you're not going to hear me use those words very often. There was no way in heck that you were getting me to go see the remake of Ghostbusters. That was not happening. When I'm tied down to a chair and somebody shows it to me, I will go and see it. But as soon as I heard that Dennis Quaid had been cast in the 2004 remake of The Flight of the Phoenix, I said, I'm going to try and see it. Why? Because it's Dennis Quaid. And Dennis Quaid was a top drawer and is a top drawer actor. There's no doubt about it. So the chances of him doing anything really bad were pretty poor. But then, when I get to the movie, I find out that it has Tyrese Gibson. I'm not sure who he is at first, but I recognize him as being a pretty good character actor. Well, then it's got Hugh Laurie in it. Now, I never watched House, but House was a great show. I just wasn't available to watch it, and I didn't want to watch it in reruns because I didn't have the time at the time. But this guy is awesome. Then it had Miranda Otto in it, and she's been around in a bunch of really good movies, and I said, wow, they put a girl in the remake. Will this work? And it does. She's excellent. And then, to get the oddest character in the movie, they cast Giovanni Ribisi. And the one thing I can tell you about this guy is that he's versatile. He's one of the most versatile actors to come through Hollywood. He can do bad movies like the Gone in 60 Seconds remake, or he can do great roles like Saving Private Ryan. And in this movie, he is perfect as the odd man out that comes up with the idea. And the idea is what to do now that we've crashed in the desert. And that's all I'm going to tell you. But it's called The Flight of the Phoenix. And it's a wonderful movie. It's a 2004. The original was Jimmy Stewart and Richard Attenborough. And it was an incredible production to begin with. So I was very afraid of coming into this movie that they'd screw it up. And they didn't. They didn't screw this up at all. Every bit of this movie is really good down the line. Even some of the parts that you're going to say, man, I think this guy is campy. Is this a 7 out of 7 movie? Well, it's Dennis Quaid, right? No. It's a 6 out of 7 movie. Because in the production, there's a couple of things you're going to look at and you're going to go, oh, a little cheesy. And you're going to see them. You're going to let those slide because it's a good movie and it's worth watching. But those little campy things take away from it. The movie is a touch too long. And those are the kind of things that when you get to be a critic, which I consider myself a critic, because I've seen over 10,000 movies, I can look at them and say, is this the perfect, the best that it ever could have been? No, I don't think so. Is it really good and should I see this movie again? Yes, I own 2 copies. So even at 6 out of 7, I'm telling you, you should see this movie. If you're looking at Netflix, you're cruising through the channels, you're deciding what to watch, and Flight of the Phoenix is there, you should see it. For Studio 7, I'm Bob West.